Hello everyone. Good evening. Today is 24th August. Thank you everybody here. Today I want to answer some people's questions. If you have any questions, please just put down on the comment area. I'll try my best to answer your question. And I highly recommend you learn Wu style Wang Meng Zhai old form Tai Chi. I think this is the best for our health and to improve our Tai Chi technique. Please don't hesitate to practice. This is the best. It's slow and very stable. You can this set of Tai Chi applies the principle of Tai Chi philosophy well. So learn Tai Chi, you should learn this set Tai Chi. I have practiced for 50 years. Some people may ask the Qi in Tai Chi practicing. I think Qi is a little bit of difficult to understand. It always come with the energy. First of all, we should keep our breathing normally, and don't focus on the qi. First, in the first step, you should acquire the form, every movement of the form, practiced more frequently. Every movement joint is very important. Not the stance is important, but every movement to the neck, the joint of every movement is most important. I have seen many videos, not only in TikTok or in YouTube. Many people are teaching Tai Chi, and many people concern the Qi in practicing Tai Chi. But I don't think a beginner should take a lot of focus on Qi. Everyone should master the form, every movement of the form well at first. Then you should practice to practical usage of Tai Chi. Then you should find a partner to practice pushing hand. Because Tai Chi is Kung Fu, it's not just a set of exercise form. It's a regional aim is to fight. So we learn Tai Chi, we should concentrate our effort to the Kung Fu aspect. I have just put on a series of Tai Chi. There are 37 different movements in the whole set. You can watch the series in my channel. Actually, learning the form of Tai Chi is the most easy thing. Tai Chi form is easy, but if you want to acquire the inner power of Tai Chi, it's very difficult, very, very difficult. I should say that because I know I have practiced Tai Chi for about almost 40 years. Since 1989, I went to college, and I have met a lot of people in China who learn Tai Chi. I have gone to Beijing, Shenzhen, Shanghai, and even the Xinjiang, China Xinjiang, Urumqi. I met a lot of people, and some are very strong. They are, every one of them, almost 200 jin, 200 counting. Someone even more than 200. I have met a man in Beijing who's about 30, about 300 or 150 kilogram. So I met a lot of people who practice Tai Chi. So I know Tai Chi is very difficult. It's not the form, that posture, but the inner power, the spirit, the essence of Tai Chi is Kung Fu. Tai Chi Kung Fu is not relying on the strength. Really, the strong can defeat the weak. It's naturally, but if a weak can defeat a strong, that's the Tai Chi Kung Fu. Only Tai Chi Kung Fu can do this. So learn Tai Chi, you can open your mind, you can open a window for your vision. That's the philosophy of Chinese ancient culture. Learn Tai Chi, you must master the yin and yang. Yin and yang are two parts of everything. So we should use the two parts of everything to practice the power of our body. It's not the outside energy, it's the inner power. it's very difficult to understand because few people can acquire the Tai Chi Kung Fu. Few people can see, can touch the inner power. I can tell you that very, very few people acquire the higher level Tai Chi Kung Fu, even in China. I met a lot of people, and I push hand with them. So I know a lot of people, although they learned Tai Chi for a long time, but they still know the Tai Chi gene, that is the Tai Chi power, that is the Tai Chi Kung Fu. We can see every movement is very slow, but slow can control the fast. That's just because every movement is making circle movement. And it's not a simple circle movement. It combines the whole body. Every part of your body take part in the circle motion. So it's a complicated movement. If you are a short man, a weak body, then one day you master the Tai Chi Kung Fu, that will take a great pleasure and happiness to you. It's not only just the ability for you, it's a knowledge, an enlightenment. Of the philosophy. So learn Tai Chi can open your mind, give you another content. Practice Tai Chi mat. Slow, stable, and soft. That is the most important thing in Tai Chi learning. Every movement is slow, and every movement combines every part of your body. Especially your foot. It's very important. The foot, your feet play a very important role in Tai Chi learning. Not only your two hands, but also your two feet is very important. So every part of your body is important, but your limbs are the important part of Tai Chi practicing. There are many principles you must pay attention to for body. For example, you should lift your spirit up to your head or your crown and send the qi down to the dantian. And your elbow and the shoulder must be soft, thin, and flexibly. That's called song in Chinese. Every movement is soft and relaxed. Because every movement is relaxed, then there's no stiff, no actually your hand, every movement of your hand is feeling, touching, feeling, and leading from the touch. You feel the opponent's energy or your opponent's intention. That is said, you always can predict your opponent's intention, but your opponent cannot perceive your intention. That is the most important thing in Tai Chi, in pushing hands, and that is the功夫lies in In fact, every part of your body can attack, can feel, can touch your opponent's movement, not only the four limbs of your can do that. Certainly, the two hands is the most flexible and most useful part of your body. So your two hands play about 40 to 50% of the Tai Chi power. With your hand moving, your hand action can feel, can control the other. But your arm, your elbow, even your torso, they all can play these kind of rules. This is the points. These are the points most people can't understand. I don't know if the voice is good, but I think it's okay. So thank you everybody here. Thank you for your watching. I know a lot of people are learning Tai Chi, but most people just learn the Tai Chi form. They haven't gone to the inner part of Tai Chi. Most of people just practice Tai Chi form and a kind of exercise, body health. But if you toward the Tai Chi Kung Fu, then there's a lot of interesting things. Anybody want to learn Tai Chi? Would you like to tell me? I would very like to teach you if you like to learn Tai Chi. I'm more glad to do that. Okay, so much for today's live. Thank you everybody here. Hope to see you again. And have a good day. Goodbye. Does anybody want me to practice Tai Chi a little. Okay, let me teach you how to practice pushing hands. Pushing hand is a very complicated method of Tai Chi Kung Fu. Every part of the pushing hand is very subtle. Our body, every part of our body take part in the movement, especially our two hands and our foot, our 2 feet. Every movement is very important. First of all, we should stand like this. It's like in Chinese, it's like a 川字步. That is like your 2 foot stand like not like this, but then you can move more flexibly. If you stand this kind of stance, then your body can easily be attacked. So this is the best stance to practice Tai Chi and Tai Chi pushing hands. So everybody should take care of your stance, especially your feet, your 2 feet. It's very important. But most people, they stood like this. They think this is stable. Actually, this is very stubborn, and you cannot move flexibly and more stable. With this stance, you should open your crotch and for back and forth more flexibly. With this stance, your movement is blocked. So everyone should take off the correct stance. And with your hand, when you pushing hand with your opponent, you always touch your opponent with the back of your hand, not with the fore part of your hand, and don't to grasp your opponent. This is a very, very important thing. When we pushing hand with other, we touch the other with our with the outside of your palm, not with this side. So we touch it. We use this kind of this area to touch each other, to feel, to touch, and give other your opponent force. So your opponent can't control you. You can always feel his intention. That is in Chinese, it's called 听经. There, your partner stand like you, then you two are face to face. There's two advance, two attack, and two retreat. Two advance. One use your right hand, the other use your left hand. That is 推, push, then push, then two hands to push. After that, then turn, you become defend, and then your opponent push, you retreat. Retreat. The whole movement is circle. Between you two, there's a circle movement. You two half circle. Push, then defend, then defend. So this is the unique practice, pushing hand technique, especially in our Wu style Tai Chi. So the pushing hand is a very important part in Tai Chi learning. So here I'm teach you. You should pay two more important thing is one is your stance, and two is use your outside of your palm to touch your opponent, not to grasp your opponent. Because I have never teach Tai Chi in English, so a lot of things I can't see well. That's my apologize here. And tonight we just so much for today. Tomorrow I have a test. I have to go to Yantai, so we are ending tonight. And thank you everybody here. If you are interested, you have an interest, you're interested in learn Tai Chi, please keep focusing on my channel. I will try my best to learn English and improve my oral speaking ability to interpret Tai Chi. Although I have skills in me, but I can't express playing Tai Chi very well. Okay, so much for today's live. Thank you for your company. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you again.